The flash is making it hard for me to see, like I'm seeing spots. Okay. 3.
Wait, that's not good.
Hello, welcome to my channel. My name's Katrina and I am here to do the Booktube Real Talk tag. I was tagged by my girl Kylie at Saved by the Books. This is a really quick, short, and simple tag, and I'm just gonna get straight to the point. I know I'm not gonna have that many videos this month, mostly just vlogs because of the Booktube game, so I just wanted to film something, and I loved being tagged by someone I talk to in the community a lot. Yeah, I'm just really excited to do this tag, and it's really short and simple, and let's just get straight to it. The first question is, what is something nobody told you about Booktube before you started your channel? I think the one thing that I guess I'm rephrasing the question, I wish I knew before starting my channel is how much watching Booktube and being part of the Booktube community influenced how I felt about books that I would read based off of recommendations, if that makes sense. So before I was part of the book community, I'd just do some research or see a book I was slightly interested in, and then I'd go into it with no pretense of how other people felt about it other than just like the reviews on the book itself and slightly some of the reviews on Goodreads. But being part of like watching Booktube videos and being part of the community, I'm now noticing that sometimes everyone's opinions influences how I feel going into the book. I don't know if I like that or not yet. So sometimes I'm like, oh yes, I'm glad you guys had these opinions, so I'm not even going to waste my time with this book. But then it's at the end of the day, what if I would have liked that book without, like, if I just read it on my own? That's something I didn't know that would happen going into the community. Number 2, what is your opinion on typical Booktube videos? So typical Booktube videos being hauls, wrap-ups, TBRs, things like that. I love typical Booktube videos. I know some people think they're boring and they want more creative videos and things that are new, which I completely agree with, but part of me joining the community was because I would watch those typical videos and I enjoy watching them. The only typical videos I don't really like watching are mainly TBRs because I'd rather just watch your wrap up to see what you read, not what you plan to read, because either one, your wrap-up's going to be exactly like your TBR because you read everything, or 2, you failed at doing your TBR and so you just talked about books that you didn't even end up reading. So I don't really care for TBRs, but in general, I do like the typical Booktube videos. 3, what is an assumption you had about Booktube before you joined? Was it proven correct or not? I never really had any assumptions going into Booktube. It was just something like a friend told me about it a couple years ago. I started watching videos, started making my own videos. I don't know, I just really didn't have any assumptions, so I feel like that's a cop-out. But I guess the biggest assumption was that I'd start reading more because I was going to get more recommendations, and it was true. The past couple years I've read so many books because of Booktube. Number 4, what is something you've done that has actually helped you grow your audience? And from the few videos I have watched, everyone's answer is exactly the same, and it's Twitter. And I agree with it. Being part of the book Twitter community, you tend to interact with people more, and it brings more attention to your Booktube channel. But I want to go further and say it's not just having a book Twitter, it's actually interacting with people, not just liking posts, but responding to people or DMing people and really just talking and making connections with people that can really help grow your audience. Number 5, what is a common mistake you see new booktubers making or one that you made? Not the most common mistake, but the mistake I made was where when I started my channel 2 years ago and I ended up stopping for 2 years because back when I first started, I wasn't part of like book Twitter, or I wasn't interacting with other people's videos, like commenting on people's videos or doing any of that. I was just making my own videos. And because my channel wasn't growing and because I wasn't, I guess, getting those interactions, I stopped making videos for 2 years. So I think that my mistake was not pushing myself to interact with people more, make connections, and do all those things. Because in the end, it made me not want to film and make videos anymore. But now that I'm part of the community more, and I kind of forced myself into it, I'm back in making videos. Number 6, what are your thoughts on working with publishers and sponsorships? I think it's so crazy that people, like, don't want other people to have sponsorships or work with publishers, because that's crazy to me. Like, get your coin. Like, if you can, we all do this for free. We all spend money actually to do this. And if you can make money off of doing something you enjoy, more power to you. Especially with a relationship with publishers, you're gonna get arcs, or you're gonna just get more books in general. So that's more books for you to be reading and more content for you to have. My only thing is, as long as they're honest reviews and things like that, I don't see what the problem is. Number 7, do you think Booktube is dying? To me, it's not dying because I just restarted and I just reasserted myself and I'm loving all these videos and content. If this question ever came up, I never would have like even had a second thought to think, oh, is Booktube dying? Like there's so many new, like if you look up the Booktube newbie tag, there's so many more people joining and so many new faces and people who have been here from the beginning who still continue to do it. So no, I do not think Booktube is dying. 8, tag your friends. Because of the Booktube games, I have been reading like crazy and I haven't been really watching that many videos. So I don't know who has done this tag yet other than the person who's tagged me. So I'm not gonna tag anyone right now. Feel free if you're watching this video to say that I tagged you. Thank you guys for watching and I hope you enjoyed the video.